Welcome to Black and Gold Today, brought to you by Cadillac of New Orleans. I'm Rachel Whittaker. Thanks for joining me as the Saints host the Texans Sunday at 3 in the all-important third preseason game. So let's welcome in now Fox 8 Saints reporter Sean Fazende. Sean, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Well, in the dress rehearsal, so to speak, for the starters coming up on Sunday, somebody who we haven't seen during the preseason, safety Jairus Byrd. His mysterious injury was a real head scratcher. At the same time, we've gotten to see guys like Vinny Sunseri. He's had a great camp so far, and also Kenny Phillips. He might have a chance to make the team. So just thoughts about those guys.
Well,
so far,
first off, the mystery that is Jairus Byrd is exactly that. It's a mystery. No one knows what's wrong with him. No one knows where he's been.
Right.
He had those two days in West Virginia where he came out and did the kind of the warm-ups with the hoodie, kind of tight. So the Jairus Byrd scenario, to me, it's a lot worse than they're letting on because he's nowhere to be found.
Right.
So that being said, his injury really has a domino effect because if he's not ready for week one, that adjusts who you have to keep at your safety position. And if he's not going to be out the entire time of PUP, which is 6 weeks, then you have to hold the spot for him and hold the spot and maybe get a spot for someone else. So it really kind of it plays with the numbers a little bit. Who knows how close he is to full health. But I do know this. Guys like Pierre Warren, guys like Kenny Phillips, those two guys in particular, I wouldn't have thought had a chance. Maybe even Jamarcus Sanford in that situation. Wouldn't have even thought they would have had a chance if Jairus Byrd was healthy. Now, they may have to keep him on just for the pure sake of we don't have enough safeties on the roster at this point. So that's really that's really kind of how it all impacts the roster right now is how long he's going to be out and what do you have to do with the rest of your roster while you adjust to not having him. Right,
and Pierre Warren, somebody else that you spoke of, he had a nice interception last week. Something else I've also been wanting to address is the return game. Very underwhelming for the Saints. They haven't had a return touchdown in 4 years on special teams. So Brandon Cooks, he's geared up to impact the punt return game. We've talked to him. Sean Payton has faith in him in that role. And also Marcus Murphy, 7th-round pick. He can also help contribute. Jalen Saunders, we know, had that 90-something-yard kickoff return that led to no points. But what do you think about how that might
Well, first off, it's a huge part of the disappointment last year that went kind of under the radar because when you have a defense that's not creating turnovers and you have a return game that's not getting you much, you're having to rely on long offensive drives to score, and that's a very underrated aspect of why things went wrong last year. Drew Brees actually had great numbers. The Saints offense actually had great numbers. The problem is when you're having to go 85, 90 yards to score points, it's not always that easy. So I think it was a very underrated reason why they were bad last year, and I think it was also something that they focused on this offseason. Of those names, I like Marcus Murphy. I think he's really done well this preseason and in the training camp as well. He's very dynamic when he gets the ball in his hands in that punt return game. And any yards you can get out of those punt and kickoff returns, it only helps what is a very explosive offense. So I think it's one of those aspects that kind of gets overlooked sometimes, but I think it's very important.
That's exactly right. Exactly. So, yeah, we'll see if they can do any kind of improvement there. Do you remember when the Saints' last return touchdown was?
Was it Darren Sproles, 2011?
Very good. I thought I was going to stump him on that one. I thought I was going to stump him.
I might have checked on that beforehand.
72 yards in that opener against Green Bay. But exactly. And when we come back, it's time for Saints Trivia.
What's one of the nicest things that comes with your new Cadillac from Cadillac of New Orleans? 0% interest.
Get 0% interest on all new Cadillacs, now at Cadillac of New Orleans. New owners, new attitude, on Lime Street in Rye in Metairie.
Welcome back. Well, this week's Saints Trivia question asked you this. What tight end played for the Texans in 2003 and the Saints in 2007 and caught passes when the teams played each other? And the answer to that question is Billy Miller, number 83 with the Saints. So thanks to everyone who sent in correct answers. We've got our Saints helmet.
I'm getting all happy here trying to
go for it. Sean will pull the winner. Yes. Who do we have?
We have Glenn Lane. Glenn Lane.
Excellent. Glenn, congratulations. You are the proud owner of a gift certificate to the Saints online store. And again, thanks everybody for playing. Keep doing it all season. We'll have our guest pickers every week. So Again, Sean, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And everybody, enjoy this Sunday's game. We'll see you on Monday.